are set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Shane Bieber starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Zimmer. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
0-1.
Andujar, base runner at first with 1 out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting 4. If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, Keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Indians coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Misses, ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be very careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Three-two pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, just a 1 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
0-1. Here it comes. Cutter low. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. Throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
0-1 count and the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Lindor. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. On the season, Gregorius is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. From the stretch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. And he popped him up. Kipnis calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The set and the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
Batting sixth.
And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
So now Carlos Santana, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 2 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Ball one.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Leonis Martin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Hero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, Aaron Hicks, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Giving chase is Zimmer. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar as he rips it on the ground to second. And a glove flip for one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 2-2. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-1 the count. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Naquin, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Good waste pitch, 1-2. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. With 5 RBIs on 5 hits in the series coming in, he's a real threat right now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ramirez leads all American League third baseman in All-Star voting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least he'll be on the AL squad, if not starting.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Paxton comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Naquin's under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Torres. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch, drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him on the way, and this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Torres over at second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down.
That's
2-0 now. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it is, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Yankees leave them loaded. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. On deck, Carlos Santana. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Carlos Santana now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Leonis Martin. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 0-2 delivery. Too high. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off the inning,
Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a
A ball and a strike.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First offering on its way. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Judge.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Andujar is off at first with 2 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Paxton peers in. Here it is on 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Torres.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
In now, Gary Sanchez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Torres stands at first with 1 out. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to.
Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. And he will not make the play. It's off his glove. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Danny Salazar will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Danny Salazar.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Now batting, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Behind 0-2 now. Salazar is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. 3 runs already home here. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Zimmer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now for Cleveland, Jose
Lead off for the
Ramirez. He'll
Indians,
start things out against
the
James
third baseman,
Paxton as we get the inning underway. First
Ramirez.
offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Gibson.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Stanton. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
First baseman.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Zero.
2-1 pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Back here in Cleveland, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready now, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Adam Ottavino will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Adam Ottavino.
In now, Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now in the box, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Zach Richard.
Tyler Naquin will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. Now the 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder.
Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now. We're still only 1 away.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Plawecki, the runner at third. Naquin on second. Gonzalez at first. 1 gone. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit weakly back to the mound. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Three and 1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Just a tick behind for a strike. And the payoff pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Digging in, Torres has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
2-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Tommy
attention,
Canely
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, in his career versus this pitcher. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Canely, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-0 now. Two and 0. Here it is. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Here's the 2-1 home. Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So stepping in, Jason Kipnis. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The set and the 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Brad Hand
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hand has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Three and one now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Aaron Hicks.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fly ball to straightaway left.
Heading after it is Naquin.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw in time and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Next will be the designated hitter, Leonis Martini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter, Leonis Martini.
He's set and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And this is the case of a guy taking
Now
one
batting,
for the team.
catcher,
I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. The 1-0. Zimmer makes a break from first. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And he misses 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue.
left
It's been a
fielder,
rough
number 30,
go at the plate with him.
Tyler
And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Tyler Naquin. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Indians walk off as winners.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, now let me know if we got what you need. We get busy, and he don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Rickety, rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Tribe came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Brad Hand claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.